What's up, guys? It's Kay Jones coming at you with another video. So today we're going to be going over a gold jewelry review by Daniel Jewelry Inc. Specifically, I'm going to be going into their handmade sleek box locks and barrel sleek locks. That's kind of hard to say, it all jumbled together, but basically, I have just been going to Daniel Jewelry Inc. for 5 years. This is not a sponsored video. It's just I'm a regular customer of theirs, and you know, I love their products. I'm going to be straight up. Daniel Jewelry Inc. is my favorite jeweler. Once again, this is not sponsored. This is just me being genuine and giving my honest opinion. And my opinions aren't fact, it's just my opinion. They are my favorite jeweler, and they're in Miami, Florida. If you don't know who this jeweler is or why I'm talking about them and why I'm going to be going into their handmade products today, pretty much it's just that they are well known for making handmade Miami Cubans, and you know, it can be gold, silver, platinum, whatever the case is. But they also sell all different types of gold chains, and they even sell Rolexes and just any kind of jewelry you could think of. Daniel Jewelry Inc. probably has it and can hit you up. They are a true jeweler, which means that they can fix anything, they can create anything. They made me a handmade pendant years ago. I believe it's still on my channel, of a scarab beetle. They can do any carat you want. I'm sure they have some limitations on the size of the chain, so really small chains they can't hand make because the labor is just so intense that it would be very expensive to charge. But I don't know the full details about that, but basically Daniel Jewelry Inc. is my favorite jeweler, and they're incredible. And I wanted to kind of go over something that I've noticed over the past 5 years that this company has just done a phenomenal job with. So back in the market, I don't know what year, but really I saw Daniel Jewelry Inc. on Instagram and like YouTube come up with these sleek like locks. You know how usually my Miami Cuban will have the box lock? Well, they stepped up their game, and I feel like every jeweler is copying them after this. They created these locks where basically, by the way, this is really dirty. I've worn this like every day. You can even see the soap on it. My apologies. Where they hand make this, and you just put it in here, and it's a really secure way of protecting your chain. This is a 14 karat 8mm Miami Cuban that I have worn for years. It is made by Daniel Jewelry Inc. and this is just an example of one of their locks or types of locks. On the Miami Cuban, obviously it's called a regular sleek lock. Yes, they charge more for this because it takes more time and energy to hand make, but I just think it looks a lot better than the box locks because you don't have those like flimsy whatchamacallits coming off, you know, like the little figure 8 clasp on each side. But yeah, and they do this, I think, all the way up to 22 karat. They'll even make these in 24 karat, these sleek locks. I don't recommend it. I had one, and the 24 karat is just so soft, it won't hold its tension over time versus anything really 22 karat and below. But yeah, no, check this out. You can hear it. I've worn this for definitely over a year, every night and day at this point, and you can still hear the clasp and everything like that. And the locking mechanism is incredible. And you know, when I first saw them doing that years ago, every jeweler on the market started coming out with these casted sleek locks. And I don't know if Daniel Jewelry was the first, but they were definitely the first I noticed, and the first handmade ones, hand down. And I think that even to this day, they have some of the only handmade sleek locks. I haven't seen any others. If you have, let me know. But I think we should give credit where credit is due. This is a barrel sleek lock. This is kind of newer in the ball game. It was already open, by the way. But this is also something Daniel Jewelry can hand make as well. It just shows how artistic and crafty they are. This one's an 18 karat. You can see the logo Oh, shoot, man. Oh, shoot, man. We got some camera problems. I can't show y'all squat on this crap iPhone. Oh, man. Anyway, sorry about that. But it's just a barrel shaped. And that's what's incredible is they've basically accommodated different chains with this lock. This is a 4mm plain Franco, which they sell all types of chains other than Miami Cubans. But yeah, check this out. So you can literally, it's the same thing. It's a sleek lock, but barrel shaped, and it accommodates other locks that are not Miami Cubans. And listen to this. Boom. That's incredible. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with casted locks, guys. You can get casted locks and they're fine. They don't hold the tension as well and as long as, you know, a handmade one. And also, I haven't had a great experience with casted locks. Then again, I know many people that do. I just know that all the products that I've bought from Daniel Jewelry Inc. since 5 years ago, I've loved, and I've never had an issue with them. And if I did, I think maybe one time they paid for the shipping and they fixed the issue and sent it back, no issue. And I've been doing reviews for them, non-sponsored, for years. And I just think that their craftsmanship is, I mean, the best in the game, you know. Truly. And for how incredible their craftsmanship is, in my opinion, I think the pricing is phenomenal. You may be wondering why these colors look so different. This is dipped and this one is not. So this is 18 karat, this is 14 karat. The 14 karat is dipped in electroplating, and yes, it's been over a year and a half probably, and it still has the plating and it has not come off. So, and it looks great, but they are both solid gold, solid 14 karat for the Miami and solid 18 karat. I love these in my collection. For these chains that are not Miami Cubans, I hate the little pear clasp. I think they're fine. The likelihood of you losing your chain is very unlikely, but there's something that just doesn't feel secure about it. I don't know if it's a mental game for me. The reality is, I know my stepdad has worn his Franco that has the pear clasp or lobster clasp for years, and he's never had a problem. But for me, you know, if I'm gonna wear a $5,000 gold chain with how much gold prices are nowadays, I want to feel like this baby is never coming off. No question about it. And it has that double security. Not only does it have the lid, but then it has to literally come undone in the clasp, as you all saw earlier. So, you know, I just want to give credit where credit is due. A true jeweler who hand makes their jewelry, which, by the way, I'm not saying handmade jewelry is better than machine-made jewelry. No. I just want to say that this is an art, that what they do, and they're true jewelers. You know, I don't see a lot of true jewelers anymore. You see a lot of people who, you know, will purchase overseas and resell, which is just part of the jewelry business. But to have people get creative and solder and, you know, gold, and they can make things out of platinum and silver and everything, and, you know, just create something from hand is pretty amazing. You know, it takes skill, labor, and talent, and I just respect that is still around nowadays, and that we're not using machines for everything. We still have hand labor, and I think these locks are really a representative of that, if that's the right terminology. I think they really do represent the craftsmanship. And I have not, to this day, seen any other jeweler hand make sleek locks. Box locks, yes, most are even casted there, but sleek locks, I have not seen any other than Daniel Jewelry Inc. And what's crazy is they don't even charge you that much more for it than another jeweler would that cast it, which is wild to me. Always felt like their prices were so reasonable with the quality I got. And I know when I spend my money, and I don't know if I've just been lucky with Daniel Jewelry Inc. I just know every time I've spent my hard-earned money being a middle-class person that it's gonna come out good, and if it isn't, they're gonna take care of me. And yeah, they're very straightforward. You know, there's no fluff in their customer service. They're not gonna sit there and try to sell you something. No, if you want it, they're gonna make it and sell it to you and take care of you. If you're not sure, they're not gonna force you to buy anything. There's no sales pitches, nothing like that. Clean transaction. You know, you have your questions, they're gonna answer them. You wanna buy, great. You don't, that's okay. They're gonna move on and work with somebody, their other customers. You know what I'm saying? Very, very clean business transaction. This is a business at the end of the day. Time is money, and they gotta make a profit. Running your own business is very difficult, and I love how Daniel Jewelry runs theirs. They don't waste anyone's time, but they also take care of you. And the craftsmanship is the best in the game. So anyway, just wanted to talk about these incredible locks. Daniel Jewelry Inc., Miami, Florida. These guys be, you know, out there fighting against hurricanes and stuff while making their gold jewelry. Pretty incredible. They're awesome. And if you want, I would argue they make the best Miami Cubans in the game. They are the OGs. My opinion, go to the OG. But anyway, y'all have a great one, guys. Shout out to Daniel Jewelry Inc. I'm a very happy customer, and I just wanted to represent y'all again. And I'm sure I will again in the future as well. Y'all have a great one, and take care.